Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I just want to get on here and kind of uh, tell you how life's been since I've been in remission, and kind of talk about the hunting season that's coming up. And uh, I guess what we'll first do is talk about the being in remission and going back to work and where I'm at right now, and then we'll get into the hunting part of it. But um, anyway, I went back to work in January, and Um, I'm doing 2 trips a week. Right now, I'm doing relays. I'm out there by myself, and that's worked good for me. If I do feel bad, I can always stop and get a hotel or motel room and just take it easy. I've only had to do that one time, and then um, just so I could have the comforts of home. Um, you can imagine having the resection surgery, my colon, lower sigmoid out. Um, it's it's been very difficult being out on the road with everything because it's called LARS. It's lower anterior resection syndrome. It's a thing. It's unpleasant. Um, when you uh, well, I'm not going to get in detail about it, but you could just imagine that it's hard to adjust to. Um, as far as uh, it's the best way I can explain it is, have you ever been somewhere where you're just uncomfortable and you just wish you could get away from it for a while? That's kind of me, and living in this body that's been cut on and worked on and all that kind of stuff. It's unpleasant, but I'm stuck here. There's nothing I can do about it. Um, I still live. I'm happy I'm alive. I try to stay busy. I do what I can, but uh, it's been an issue. For me to go out on a trip, it requires a fast from the night before till I actually get out on the road and get to where I need to go. There are certain things I can do in order to have about 24 hours of relief where I'm not having bathroom emergencies and things like that. And I don't want to go into detail, but I want to be as open as possible. For one, if you're suffering with the cancer or trying to get back on your feet, uh, hey, reach out. I'm more than happy to talk with you and tell you what I'm doing and things like that. You can uh, leave a comment or something. I can send you my email, and I'd be more than happy to even give you my phone number, and we could talk one on one about what I've done and how I'm coping. But the rest of the information I'm going to kind of keep private because it'd be embarrassing for me to even talk about. So anyway, so I go out on a trip, I fast, and then there's Imodium that I have to take. Uh, and when I get back home, I don't feel good usually. Um, so anyway, it usually takes me a little while to recover once I get home, and it wouldn't be so bad if I could be on a set schedule where I could go out like during the day and not have to drive through the night. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing now. Sometimes I have to drive through the night, and then the next trip I'll be driving out during the day, and then I've got to recuperate. And it's not like a normal. I'm not like I used to be where I can just go do it and I can adjust easy. It's not like that. Your body gets into rhythm of things and whatnot, and well, when my rhythm gets messed up, it takes days to get it back is what I'm trying to say. So that's just the way it is. But anyway, let's talk about hunting a little bit. Archery season here in Virginia is getting ready to start. I think it's October 4th. Um, if you want to go check out my Facebook page, I've put some things on there that like last minute ideas as far as different broadheads and things like that. If you're a crossbow hunter or whatever, I put some stuff like that on there. But Youth Day was last weekend, and I took Lane. It was rainy, and we did see a deer. It was a doe that walked in behind us, and 5 raccoons. Um, Camera showed that there was one deer that got by us. We didn't see it, and if you would see the field, you'd understand why we didn't see it, because it's up over my head. I'm 6 foot tall, but it's it's just too much stuff in the field right now to be able to hunt right. So um, anyway, we got wet. We had an umbrella, we had rain gear and all that kind of stuff, but we did get wet, and it was still cold. It was kind of miserable. So um, but anyway, we hunted till uh, last light and never saw anything. So we got down and we walked all the way back to the truck, and we you're gonna enjoy this. We were being noisy. We were putting stuff in, and you know just putting stuff back, and trying to dry some things off too. And took Lane and got some of the wet stuff. I had his rain gear uh, underneath of his shirts and things like that. So I was trying to take the wet rain gear off and things like that, and putting it in the truck. And anyway, we got situated and started the truck up and backed up and got to the lane, and went to go pull out to go back down the lane. And anyway, there's about 10 or 15 standing there about 75 yards from us, and we had made all that noise, and they're sitting there looking at us. But anyway, that's the way things go sometimes. The day before, I had said something to Lane about uh, going down and putting up a blind in the other fields, and he's like, "Well, we never see anything there." So, uh, which he's right. We rarely see anything, but this time, I think he wishes we done. We would have put the blind up. But anyway, that's hunting for you, I guess. And but anyway, I just wanted to get on here and just talk to y'all a little bit about what's going on. And I would like to get back to doing this channel and things like that. And I'm thinking about maybe trying to start like a little podcast, and then invite guests over, and we can talk about things about like the new hunting regulations. We've saw in the news a while ago where we in Page County, we actually have a confirmed case of CWD. So that's going to be one thing that's going to where you're going to have to, like, if you get a nice buck here or something, you're going to have to know somebody probably to get it caped out or something like that. And I do know how to cape them out, but so if you absolutely need somebody, I can come do it. But you might want to talk to a taxidermist too if you live in, or if you're hunting in Page County and have to leave the county. But there's plenty of taxidermies that you can call or reach out to on Facebook, and they can come and cape them out also. But if you really need it done and I'm around, just you can bring it here and to my house, and I'll help you out. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and explain what's been going on and things like that. And like I said, I'm sorry I haven't been on here in a while, but it's just trying to get things going again. I have tried to start up a little mowing business and things like that to just keep myself busy and occupied, because I really, like I said, if I don't keep my mind occupied, I think I end up getting a little, poor me attitude, and I don't want to be like that. I want to keep my mind occupied, so uh, I don't start dwelling on those things that I talked about earlier. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say a few words, and uh, I'm sorry, apologize, but you know, it is what it is. I got to think about my family and me and things like that, and I've had to take a break away from a lot of different things this year, and just try to stay busy and occupy my mind. So anyway, until we talk again, hopefully we'll get on here and leave a comment if you want to, if you think we should start a podcast or something like that where we can talk about hunting regulations. What do you think needs to be changed? Maybe I can reach out and talk to somebody, maybe even a game warden or something like that might be willing to get on here and talk. But about different things, but I don't know how hard that would be. Uh, so uh, there are some of my friends that are really avid hunters that professional at certain different things. So maybe I could get some of them on here. So anyway, y'all take care and good luck if you're going out this next week during archery and have your bows tuned and all that good stuff before you go out. And uh, I wish you all the best of luck. If you get anything, please go to my Facebook page, Rod McPherson, and at least like and or follow the page, and uh, post your pictures of your deer, coyotes, whatever on there. I think I'm going to do away with the outdoor channel part of it because people see that, they go to it, and it's just they've taken over my page. So anyway, especially since I've been sick and not been on there. So anyway, y'all shoot straight. Talk to you later.